You know, everybody just repeats themselves. And by the way, I take no offense. I mean, everybody posts memes, everybody says 9/11, everybody forgets, and that's all good. So I'm not being critical of any of you, and I'm not being critical of any of that. But I have a totally different take, I think, than everybody else on 9/11, and you're about to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I have two things that I'd like to mention about 9/11. Two. And the first, nobody's talking about today. They don't talk about it in a year. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. Our intelligence was following and tracking these guys. Clinton's administration, they were tracking them. They were talking, they were watching these guys train flying airplanes in Florida. And when Bush becomes president, same. Bush knew, Bush's CIA, Bush intelligence community were tracking these guys. We literally, our intelligence community and our political leaders literally tracked, observed, and watched these guys learn how to fly airplanes, and then get on airplanes and do what they did on 9/11. So it pisses me off it ever happened. Our government and two of our presidents, Clinton and Bush 43, failed to protect us. All of those people that died, all the things that happened, did not have to happen, should not have happened. This goes on. I mean, it's maddening. Maddening. And then Bush, they're going to hear from us. Well, George, it shouldn't have happened in the first freaking place. And then the second thing that I just love pointing out. And I think about myself because I think I'm a gutsy guy and I think I'm a brave guy. I could not see myself as a New York PD firefighter and a New York PD policeman going back in that building, knowing what was going on. I mean, I'm a transparent person. There's part of me that says, oh, Eric, you got guts, man. You would have ran back in there. And there's part of me that says, ain't no way, man. I'd say, listen, this thing's gonna bad happen. I got family. I'm not gonna do it. And think about the police officers and the firemen that gave their lives. And there's people that say, F the police, gangsters in this country. Look how they do that to the cops. That broad brush. F the police. Those policemen and firemen that ran. By the way, the people that were in there, they're sitting ducks. I feel bad for them and for their families. But the firemen and the policemen had choices. They didn't have to do their duty and run in that freaking place like they did. Save lives, sacrifice their own life. We ought to be putting that in perspective of what's going on in this country right now, where they honor thugs who disobey police commands and get shot. But the police are the problem. Rich NFL players locking arms, Black National Anthem, in protest of the thugs who ignore police commands. Really? Maybe that's why Al Michaels didn't respond when Chris Collinsworth did his little bit, which is the subject of my next video.